Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for coming back to my channel. I appreciate it. So today is July. What is today? July. Ooh, I don't have much um, battery life on my iPad. Today is July 14th, 2020, and this is Rosie Rosette. Um, there's some guy on my Facebook who's telling me to leave Southern California. I don't know, and he's saying don't wear a mask. Listen, there's some real nuts out there. And then I'm like, why? He's like, you research it. So you're telling me something, but yet you want me to research it. Well, if you're going to tell me something, tell me why you're saying that. Don't say, well, you research it. Okay. Okay. So let's go over these numbers. Let me update it. Okay. So in California, welcome back to my channel. This is Rosie Rosette 2020. Well, let's go over the COVID numbers for July 14th. Now, the numbers that they have today. Just trying to see, shouldn't it? Let me take this out and come back. So, for the numbers that they have for today, as of today, let's see. Okay, so it's still July 12th, and this is July 14th. So July 12th what was July 12th? Sunday, and today is Tuesday. So I guess there's a 2-day lag behind to gather the information. That's weird because in other states they have a 24-hour lag. Anyway, so for California, okay, here are the numbers. Okay, so in the last 24 hours, there's 8,353 new cases. New cases, not new deaths. And they don't even have the new deaths. But as far as the state, there's 341,000 confirmed cases and 7,118 deaths. That's getting up there. And as far as the counties that's running amok, the first top 5 counties with the most cases: LA County, number 1, 136,000 cases, 2,500 new cases just in the past 24 hours. That's for LA County. This is not a red, white, and blue. It's supposed to be orange, cream, and blue. I'm just letting you guys know I'm not celebrating independence or whatever. We're not independent or anything. As far as deaths in LA County, it's 3,822. 13 deaths in the last 24 hours on this day. Now, granted, no one should be dying, but considering there's 136,000 people that have it, 13 people, no, it shouldn't even be one person, because in New York, when they had a mirage of deaths, just tons, too many, a grotesque amount of deaths in March and April, when 800 people were dying a day and something like that. 13 deaths. It's not, well, no, I can't say that. Because there should not be any deaths, because we don't know what is going on. So the top counties in California, Los Angeles County, Riverside County, Orange County, San Diego County, and San Bernardino County. Bernardino. Fresno County. Here's I'm just, you guys can look at this if the camera without falling. Okay, so here, Kern County, San Joaquin County, Imperial, Alameda. Alameda is like the only county in the top 10. Well, no, Santa Clara is the 10th. Yeah, I think Santa Clara is the 10th, and we have 6,725 confirmed cases and 171 deaths. But Southern California, I don't know what's going on. Now, San Francisco has 4,643 and 50 deaths. I remember when Northern California, um, you know, when Northern California was, like 300 people were confirmed, and, there was very few, well, maybe 300 people passed away, and there was like 1,000. Or, the numbers were really low compared to now. So, it's not getting better, it's getting worse. It really is getting worse. Now, I always go towards Florida to see what's Florida up to. Florida and Texas. Wow. It's not getting good. I don't know what is going on in Florida. Okay, so they have 12,624 new cases in Florida. They have 292 confirmed cases, 12,000, which were for the past 24 hours, 4,400 deaths, and of the 4,435 new deaths. That is not the right move, but I still see people going to Florida. I don't get it. Maybe because it's not that hot. It's not that hot where I reside, and so people don't feel the need to have to go to the water. I don't know. But there's people who've never seen the water before. Anyway, the ocean. Okay. Let's look at Texas. Now, Texas, actually, they're doing a lot better. If you look at they have definitely, okay. Oh, what happened here? Okay, what happened here to the graph? Okay. So if you look at Texas, you see that the graph is increasing, but okay, let me just show you. So it was 5,635, I think, but I had to move the marker to see how it dropped. You see, because on this date, when it was high, okay, so at the peak of this last, it won't do it. Okay, so the day before was 10,351. And now, it went from 10,000 on the 11th to 5,000. So actually, that's an amazing drop. So, hopefully, but see, it drops. You see the valleys and the peaks. And it's weird because here's a valley, here's a peak, and then it kind of dips a little, and then it peaks some more, and then it drops drastically. And then it peaks even higher, it dips a little, and then it dips again. So I'm hoping, because the way this graph is looking, when it dips, when the graph dips, the next time it peaks, it just goes higher. And this is the actual, look at the history. Okay, peak, drop, there's like a little valley, it dips, then it peaks again, then it dips again, and it goes higher. You see how you understand the consistency of this graph? Texas, you have to do better. Okay, let's look at Arizona, and I am done for the day. I'm done because a low battery. I'm really about to be done. They're about to cut this short real quick. Okay. All right, I understand. Now let's look at Arizona. Wow, Arizona. And they have updated numbers. This is for July 13th. Now you see the huge dip in the numbers. That's a good thing. That is an amazing thing. So there's only 1,357 compared to the day before, where there was 4,221. So going from 4,221 to going to 1,300. Now, I don't know if people are not testing. I don't know what's going on. But considering Florida and Texas, Arizona is doing very well. California, California's a huge state. there's 40 million people here. And basically there's two states. There's two territories. There's northern and southern. Southern California is really ruining the numbers and the graphs and the consistency of removing this virus. Not removing it, but people being tested and quarantined and everything. I don't know what's going on in LA. I honestly don't know, but you have to wear the mask and you have to quarantine. Now, Gavin Newsom has put a mandatory, um, not a mandatory quarantine, but he has pushed back the phases, and it's only because of LA. They don't want to listen. So, I'll keep you posted on what's going on. It's to the point where I don't even look at CNN because it's just too depressing. I'm just wondering what's going to happen when these schools open. And what if because we still don't know enough about this virus, what if these kids become sick and, fatalities start to increase among that age group? What are you going to do then? Do you guys have enough ventilators for the kids? And I don't know what ventilators look like, but do you have to have special ventilators for kids? Are you guys preparing for that? And oh my goodness, homeless, not the homeless that are in, hotels and motels. I'm talking about the homeless that are on the street that are psychologically ill, or drugged out or whatever. What are you guys going to do about them? President Reagan closed all those mental institutions, and now these people, they have nowhere to go. They could go to jail, but then they put them back. And now jails, there's no sanctions for anything. You can't, people don't want to go to jail. They don't want to go to the hospital because it's not like they want to go to jail. We can't arrest them because of the coronavirus. People are dying in jail because of the coronavirus. Think about what's going on in San Quentin. That's just, 100 miles away from here? 60 miles away from here? Okay, I'll let you go. Bye, you guys. Oh, subscribe. Thank you.